TwoOneSix. I am TwoOneSix. I am joined by my fellow All-In teammate Dangle.
It still says it's offline, buddy.
Well, it may say it's offline because there's definitely
There it is. We're good. We're good. I lied.
3 or
Let's
4
do
minute
it.
delay. You lied? You
I
lied?
lied.
I lied. We are good.
We are good.
We do it live. That's what I always say. We do it live. I'm one take Charlie. That's what we do here. I am
Alright.
216. This is Dangle, and we are going to play some StarCraft.
Let's do it.
We have a game here. We are in a lobby, and we are going to have 2 people in a lobby. Just want to make sure we get all the settings right.
This is
3 replays to be
okay.
watched tonight. 3
Alright.
replays.
3.
And we will try this. We do it live. Oh. I am 216, and in the bottom right-hand corner, we have a purple Terran who goes by the name Canary. You're here.
And
There you go.
in the top left, our teal Terran over here. This is going to be TB Ham.
TB Ham and Canary. So these are both All-In members. So this is a little clan violence, which means something completely different in the this
I condone
decade.
it.
I do
I think
condone
it's
it now.
alright, right?
And we come right on the heels of all of the devastating catastrophes that are occurring in esports, like them broadcasting esports on ESPN2 and everybody going absolutely crazy about it, even though they've been on ESPN3 for years now. So we are just riding the bandwagon. That's all we do here, folks. We ride the bandwagon.
Well, ESPN ate the Ocho all over again.
I know. The Ocho talks about esports, so we're going to look at some esports stuff tonight. Before we go too far, I see that there's a bad bunker barracks placement on Canary, so I think already he's metagamed himself out of contention. I just want to point that out.
He has meted himself.
Yeah, the only thing I can hope is that well, I guess he's saying that he messed it up. So maybe he will be able to fix it before TB Ham can get down there and see it, and then TB Ham will think that he's just like playing mind games. We'll see.
Yeah, that's the ultimate mind game.
That is the ultimate mind game.
We saw up here in the top left, TB Ham did start gas first before his bunker. So it looks like we might have a little tech play here, maybe a little mech, maybe some starports early on in the game. It should be interesting to see.
I have no doubt that it will be interesting to see. In fact, if anything on twitch.tv/allin inspiration is being seen, if anything is being seen at all, then I find that interesting.
Yo, boy. So we've got an early factory here from TB Ham as well, with a pretty standard Reaper opening from Canary here. Maybe he can gather some intel, see this before it's coming.
That is a factory.
That is a factory.
That is a factory. So I also like that TB Ham's got control of the watchtower. I mean, he's seeing this Reaper cruise by. I don't know if he does anything about it. I mean, he's only got a couple Marines to work with now, so I don't know. But he knows what's going on. There's not a lot of surprise. At the very least, he got his SCV up and saw the barracks, and now he sees a Reaper, and if he sees another Reaper coming along that pathing, he'll know everything that's going on. There's no big surprises, I think, for either player. Big surprise for us, I think, seeing Ohana.
Yeah.
That's a nice little...
I have admittedly never actually played on this map myself.
Oh my, really?
But matches always seem quite interesting here. Canary did see the 1-1-1 opening and the tech lab actually from TB Ham here, so he should be seeing most likely a cloaked Banshee. I wouldn't see a Raven opening here. It would just be weird. But then again, weird is always okay. With a standard expand here from Canary.
Yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
It was a good scan.
That was a good scan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Our SCV.
Yeah.
And here we go. Yeah, cloaked Banshee. Getting ready to come out here. It's got a decent chunk of Marines. Hopefully, maybe you can finally stop this Reaper. Maybe the jukes have ended.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, he's got a whole little.
yeah,
He's
there
got a
it
little.
goes.
Got a little
Bloody
fire team
bits.
going after them.
Yeah.
Well, down in the bottom right, we have Canary mourning the loss of his poor Scout Reaper, and he's got a mine, and he's building a little car thingy. They call them Hellions. I don't know. I don't go into that traditional name calling stuff. Car thingy and landmines. Oh, he's got this mine set up, ready to, hit a Banshee. Something coming in. I mean, he's prepared-ish for it. I don't think one mine will kill a Banshee, but a little pre-warning.
Spot.
It is.
You usually see it in the mineral line. It's like he's got a good idea of where it's going to come in. Maybe a little clan knowledge going on there.
I also like that in case it comes in cloaks, you'll be able to presumably hit it before it gets its cloak on. Although cloak isn't even being. It's not even ready yet, is it?
Let's see. Cloak is finished.
Okay. The Widow Mine, I don't know if it went off.
No, it didn't.
There it goes. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the Widow Mine gets it.
That is a dead Banshee, and it did not get much work done here.
No, it did not.
That was a big early investment. He's moving out. He made a second Banshee, and he's moving out with some Marines and a tank now. He has still had control of this Zelnaga as well for pretty much the whole 8 minutes here, ever since his first scout.
It looks like we're coming up. So this Banshee is not long for this world. With another scout coming down, and we've got this moving out is definitely going to get seen, and with tanks support.
Yeah,
wow.
He did secure that position right there. He did not get on top of that tank quick enough.
Man, that was one of the interesting, the pathing, you take different paths around the middle clump of trees for those of you.
Yeah.
Like you haven't played this before. But this tank support is not going to be very effective unless you get some sieged up, and I think one tank's. Oh! I can't even commentate. The Marines flying through the air is the greatest animation I've ever seen, especially as a Zerg player. He has some really good micro going on. He's lifting up these Marines, and they've really taken out everything. And he's still got the tank support. He moves. TB Ham moves his tanks and Marines back far enough so that they get the better end of that engagement. It seems like it's working well.
Got up to 3 tanks now here, sieging up in the natural. This is looking heavily in TB Ham's favor right now.
It is. He's pushing so many tanks.
He's pulling the boys. There has been a boy pull here. About half of them.
Oh my
does
god.
get a siege tank, but at what cost? He did get 2.
Are they getting 2 siege tanks? Oh, I thought he should have gone for it.
This up here.
Oh my god. Boys come in to clean it up.
Canary has cleaned that up beautifully.
That was awesome. And the SCVs are back on the mineral line, getting repaired as they mine the minerals. He's a little oversaturated. Well, actually, realistically, completely oversaturated in his main, but that's understandable since his natural's under such heavy fire. And there's still action going on, trying to take out the tank and really clean up his side of the field. And to be honest with you, I'm really impressed that Canary was managed to clean that up.
Ooh, he almost lost that too. He's rallying right down here.
Oh, it's a rally issue.
Yeah, he's rallying straight in, and it looked good initially, but you know what? Even if Canary loses those Marines right there, doesn't matter. He's still ahead here, army-wise, in cost. The amount of tanks, he's taken out 5 tanks now.
He is, and he's harvesting off the charts twice as much as his opponent TB Ham. Twice as many SCVs.
We got +1 in stim being researched here for TB Ham.
Oh, they just went down too.
Yeah.
Wow, so that was a big timing. Or I mean, nothing really seemed to hit at once. It was like a small parade of tanks and
yeah,
1 tank and 2 Marines. It was a slow procession.
What's interesting here is through it all, he may have lost all those tanks, but he has started +1 much earlier. He does have combat shields going right now, and he's got stim going, whereas Canary has just started his stim. There's no +1 yet. There's no combat shields. So really, we're a bit even here between what's been lost and the timing that TB Ham potentially has.
All right, let's just go through a couple of details. We have a command center building for Canary. He's got 3 racks and double engineering base. That's what he's working with. Looks like he's getting ready to take a third, and he's got a handful of 17 Marines sitting out front guarding his main. Meanwhile, he's got a bunch of Hellions working their way in the back. Not doing a lot of damage. I don't know what that was about, but he did get the SCVs off the mineral line.
Mm-hmm.
I totally missed that because I was looking at the buildings. Maybe, did they get a run? I don't know. Did you see? Did they get a run by?
It didn't really look like it to me, actually.
Yeah, it didn't look like it to me. It might have been. He doesn't have a starport, so oh, he does have a starport. Yeah, so maybe it was a drop, and we just missed it. Or bad casters.
They've both got good medevac production online right now, though, too. So definitely gonna have some bio versus bio here. Little Marine tank action.
I do like Marine tanks. That was my favorite style when I first started playing StarCraft 2. I think that's just it's really fun. No, Widow bringing Widow Mines?
No, I'm saying tanks over Widow Mines. I find the frustration that you've caused your opponent with a Widow Mine to just be much nicer. I know when I have one Baneling that gets hit by a Widow Mine and 6 more of them go because I wasn't paying attention. You just want to give up right there.
Oh, I agree. I'm a little interested that at the 15-minute mark, nobody's tried to take a third. I think that they're going to mine everything out in the next 5 minutes, and it might end up being a race for that. There is a drop in the main. Canary's going in, and it does look like a drop, and that turret is really taking a lot of... dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
The tanks are cleaning everything up. This looks like it could be pretty bad for TB Ham. He stems up the ramp, tries to take out the remaining Marines. In fact, the Marines take a little friendly fire from their own tanks because they were right on that line.
What's even more interesting is he had high ground vision for the siege tank right at the bottom of the cliff here.
Yeah, he could go take this out right now. He could still just
brought
go get
the
them.
Marine back and just let his siege tank go to work on that.
Oh, look. Well, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, TB Ham doesn't see the tank sieged up down there. So, Canary looks like he's going to go back home. Oh, he stems and goes in. Oh, and he takes a big hit.
Yeah, that is...
Yeah, I don't know. You can't go up against siege tanks. Now, I play with roaches, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
You definitely can't do that with Marines. Well, a couple SCVs sitting idle, but he's got his for Canary. He's got his engineering bay built.
He also he built an armory behind that attack as well.
I'm sorry, armories. I meant to say armory. You're right.
Oh, well.
I should get more familiar with what people do. I really should. So I was focusing a little bit more on Canary, but TB Ham, he's just got the solid production lines set up, real clean SimCity build, single upgrades going just an Evo. I guess he was doing the Evo and Stim, but
both got a third going down now as well.
Yeah. They just took different paths to the third, but they both decided on that. Meanwhile, TB Ham decided to push out with a pretty monster force. It looks like that's his entire army, but Canary gets full vision on it. His Marine, it's gonna die for the sake of his country.
He's going out to meet it now. Yeah, he picked the perfect option there as well. He knew exactly which way.
It's such interesting. So all the tanks get sieged up, and there's just this like standoff no man's land, which is so interesting. I like this Marine running up. This Marine steps. It's like I'm not exactly sure what he's for. But that's okay. I guess what is that? I don't know. High ground. I mean, I guess high ground. Make sure that they don't do an end around. I guess make sure they don't do an end around.
Let's see here. I mean, it doesn't. That Marine doesn't have vision on that force.
Oh, he loads up 2 medevacs full of.
We are going to have a nasty double drop here going around during this stalemate. I think actually with that Marine. Yeah, he's got a Marine on the other side too. He's waiting. He's looking for drops. He definitely thinks TB Ham's going to do the same thing here.
Wow, that's a massive drop. 3 medevacs going. It's going to be a dual prong drop. And I think this is good because he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 siege tanks at his front lines, so TBHam's not going to be able to push in with that force.
Away
But
from
he's
his-
got to force it his
No, I
third
mean,
waiting
he does
for
have a
it.
lot of turrets. He's got a lot
Oh,
of
the
turrets protecting his
one
base.
medevac just gets shut down. Well, that drop's going
Oh, wow.
nowhere. Oh my god. Oh, the turrets are just... Woo. I don't even know what to say, which is good for someone...
This one Marine might take down the
Dude,
siege
that's
tank.
not
Oh
gonna
no,
happen.
he gets the repairs on it quick enough. That could have been bad.
I was watching that. That was funny. The Marine was all up on that tank. Yeah, there's a big stalemate. TBHam scans and checks stuff out. I'm just gonna go back.
Neither of them have really great drop pathing either. I mean, they've got so many turrets, and
Yeah.
Canary's got that Widow Mine still. That moves somewhere though.
I feel as though TBHam needs to build some more production facilities. He's beginning to float some minerals,
Definitely.
and for a guy who's has more Marines than tanks, I mean more Marauder presence, he still only has 4 barracks. Meanwhile, Canary is on 4, 5, 6 barracks with just by himself, and he's still got the tank advantage. So I feel
Yeah.
like as this progresses, it's gonna probably move a little bit more towards Canary's favor, especially since he's got this cute little end around. I'm so curious. I can't wait to see what he does with that. Canary does a scan to make sure that all of his forces are in the same place that he left him in. All of TBHam's forces are down there, which he sees, and then does another scan up there in the main. Call it. Oh, is he gonna get to the tank?
Oh, yes it is. He's going to take out that tank, and this push could actually get something done here. TBHam isn't reacting too quickly to it. He's got a nice sized force that's now stimming up the ramp to come and get it.
Oh, he's focusing on the factory.
Factory. He should. That's interesting. He could have gotten a lot more SCVs there. And TBHam's starting to push out some Thors now.
Those
So it
Thors
looks like
could be
he-
a game changer. Well, he did take out the
Yeah.
tech lab. I mean, that's what he did. He took out a couple
he did
SCVs,
get
a tech lab, and a
tech
tank.
lab, yeah.
But yeah, with 2 factories that have current, 2 factories with tech labs, and he's not really even producing Thors out of either of them anyway. So it's not like.
TBHam looks like he's about to get supply blocked as well right now. Oh no! All right, the supply depot's finished in time.
Yeah, they must have just finished because
That was close though.
Was
But
it?
this is just such a standout.
Oh,
I think
a little action down in the bottom.
Here we go. Yep. That was smart.
Oh, that's nice. It looks like those tanks are going to survive, and he's going to get a little bit of a flank on.
Scan
I mean,
to electric.
Oh, that tank's not quite in range, but he does. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot.
I think if he gets a possibly a third group behind him, he might be able to overpower this because when you look at it here, TBHam does not have a lot of tanks. So just one well-timed stim into one of them really will be a huge game changer.
The thing is, I don't see a lot of bio for Canary. I mean, I just see a lot of tanks, and
It's
there's that one
true,
group
yeah.
of bio over on the side.
Seems like that's where most of his money's going.
And against all those Marines and Marauders and the Thor, I don't know. I mean,
That Doom drop could have just gotten aced. That was close.
yeah, it was.
Ares gonna clean this little force up though. And that's a nice little pickup for him. That's, those reinforcements were very important. But
That is a
TBHam
nice
is
pickup.
now moving up to 4 bases.
That is the
So-
important point, I think, at this point in the game, is that
Uh-huh.
as long as his forces are here and he's got those, like, well, on my screen you can see these little group of bio near the natural 4th base of Canary, he might be able to just shut down any further attempts at expansion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's he's rooted himself in a good spot here, but we can see going up the right side, Canary's going.
we
He's
do.
checking for the 4th, and he's
gonna
most likely going to do some damage, but
Oh, he's going to lose all those medevacs, and he's going up
and
against
got planetary.
a planetary that's getting repaired, like, ASAP. Oh, and there's a tank somewhere. Oh, no, it's not a tank,
He
it's the
got a
same.
full cancel on all those.
Oh, I missed that.
Just canceled 4 barracks. Canary got TBHam to do that. I don't necessarily think that he needed to cancel all of them, though. I feel like they had enough health and would have survived, even though the building SCVs were eliminated.
There's action going on everywhere. If you look down south, TBHam's pushing in at the tank line, and he's managed to re-secure some on the end of that. doing that is important because it's going to allow him to punish this fourth base that's trying to land for Canary.
Yeah, and it might not get out of there in time.
No, I don't think it has a chance. That Thor's coming over. Oh, in the meantime, there's a Doom Drop in the middle to completely break this tank line, which I think is pretty important. That's something Canary needed to do. I don't know how it's going. What's happening? I don't even know. Oh, there's more guys coming in.
I don't know how that got cleaned up.
Oh my god. TV Ham just rocks it, just gets out of the dodge. That was crazy.
That fourth is on fire now. And Canary's dropping mules to repair it.
Oh my god, that fourth, I can't believe it survived. I can't believe
Yeah.
That was a pretty intense minute there.
And Canary's moving out here while TB Ham has a nice Marauder count, pretty healthy Marauder count with 4 Thors. If there weren't so many tanks for Canary, I would say those Thors are way more horrifying, but they're going to miss each other, it seems here.
Oh, get the siege tanks. Oh, TB Ham's forces are split, so that's either going to go really good or really bad for him. Looks like it's going to go really bad for him. He still has the supply lead by a significant amount, though.
He does.
He's losing everything. And he good games. He GG's.
Oh, yeah, he had so many. Oh, wow. He had so many medevacs there.
Oh, my God. What a game.
But...
Yeah, and look, yeah, he had...
damage from those Thors.
He had 71 harvesters. Yeah, those Thors. The medevacs don't help a whole lot because he was just transporting tanks.
Yeah, he didn't have many bioforces for them to be completely viable. They were taking some hits from the Thors instead of the tanks, but those Marauders stimming in, it was just a nail in the coffin.
That was interesting. We'll jump out of this game in a second. I'm still in it. I find it interesting, and I pulled up the little stat. So Canary had 71 harvesters at the end, and he was only getting 780 minerals. TBM had half that and was pulling in more than that. In fact, exactly double. No, I don't know if that's exactly double.
No,
but it's
I would
exactly
say
a lot.
he had 3 orbitals with a lot of energy, and he had the 4th drop down first. So that mule count is probably just a huge boost.
Okay.
Very
good.
Great game, gentlemen.
That was a very
Bravo.
good game. That was a very good game. Wow.
It's crazy. It could have gone either way so many times in that game. It was entertaining. I was excited.
Yeah, I know it was. Wasn't that fun? Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. Wow, the Doom drops. Well, that's fun because I get to type as I'm talking, so they can see, get a little like precursor of what's about to be said. Okay, good. Game 1 down. We got another game going. It looks like we have a couple of viewers, which is good, as long as they're seeing this production and not the other one.
I love all of you fans.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Especially Boo Radley. I was pretty excited to see Lee Harper's going to be writing another novel. I did like her first one. Hopefully this is nothing but Boo Radley. Just hashtag Boo Rad all day. Okay. We're going to jump into another one.
Yes.
MD Knights. MD Knights, rival MD Knights Zerg against Zale Protoss. That's our matchup. So this is a ladder game. A little background. This is a ladder game from our friend and compatriot who is playing in the bottom left-hand corner. The teal, bluish, blue Protoss-y type character, Zale.
You have started this match in Watch Solo, my friend.
Oh my god. Are you not in...
You didn't select Watch with Others.
This needs to be easy.
It should be.
I don't even see Watch with Others. It's like
Words?
hidden behind the thing. I'm waiting for you now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Hey, I'm in the lobby now. All right.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
By the way, it's all Sin's fault anyway.
Everything is Sinistar's. Every time.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Okay. still
All
in the bottom left corner. Sorry for the spoiler, everybody, but in the bottom left corner we have Zeal. He's Protoss and he's blue.
Alrighty. And in the top right corner, we have the red Zerg, and that is going to be rivals MD Knights.
Yay! Well, no, boo, boo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I shouldn't
don't know
have
who.
said that with so much enthusiasm.
Yeah. Wow. I'm torn because he's Zerg.
Zerg is always entertaining.
Such a Zerg player. I'm so Zergy.
Yeah.
And this is awesome because I know so little about Protoss except for they kill me really well.
Yeah, they were my race for a little while. My
Yeah.
race changed to Zerg a few months ago. But I will say Protoss, at least on this map, there's some annoying blink stuff. I used to love going blink on Overgrowth, but then again, it was in Silver League. So,
Well, it looks like there's a pretty significant advantage because Zerg has 11. Well, they both have 11. Okay, they evened out. They
Yeah.
have 11 workers each, and they're each making 1. And it looks pretty close, although we've got the gateway thrown down now, so I think we can call it.
then that's actually he's gone for a drone scout here, as well. He's a little afraid of cheese. He did see there was no cannon rush in his natural, at least. There was no pylon going down, nothing crazy like that. We know there isn't going to be a fortress, but
my
he's going to
God.
hatch block him.
Is this cats? I love it. I mean, go Zale. I hope it works for you. I absolutely love
And he
crazy
has
play.
no idea it's here, but
Does he not? He
Dale
doesn't see
should
it
know
yet?
something funky's going on, because there's no expansion. He's not going to see that there's no pool yet.
Yeah.
So those would be tells, but he's trying to block his opponent's expansion now. We'll see if MD Knights lets this hatch finish. It might actually be a negative thing for him.
He's going to get around. I mean, I'm watching him scout. I don't know if he went back to see that there's no. He didn't. He didn't get back to see. He did not see that there is no spawning pool yet. Although, I mean, there is a spawning pool, but the spawning pool just got started.
Yeah,
Let me be clear. I want to try to be accurate. So he's going around maybe. Well, I mean, he sees it now.
He sees the hatch. No, I mean, I don't know if it's worth letting that finish. But you know what? He is going to now have to wait for that creep after he kills his hatch. He's losing a lot of mining time doing it.
It's worth letting it finish, especially if you're going to have all those harvesters pulled off the line.
It's a lot of mining time lost. Actually. I alter my previous assessment of the situation, but he does have overlords. He is making overlords at his proxy hatch right now.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of clever. He's not trying to make any units, and I think he would have a really difficult time because there's not a big. I mean, the ramp is walled off pretty well. But yeah, I would definitely have pulled those probes back a lot sooner. Once you get that zealot out, unless he's trying to make a queen, I don't see a lot of points to that. But that's okay. Oh, the broodlings almost get some damage done. Almost. The broodlings get the zealot down to 2.
Evo chamber. That's why he made a drone. He starts an Evo chamber on the creep now.
Oh, that's good.
And meanwhile, Zal has a proxy Stargate going up in the top left-hand corner. It looks like the Oracle should be popping out probably closer to 7 minutes instead of 6:15. But with what he's had to deal with and the investment that MD Knights has made, it might pay off for him here.
We shall see. I mean, he's got a huge economy going, and by huge I mean he's got like 17 harvesters or something, and he's going full gas. But that's still 18 and 3 on gas back for the Protoss players, so, you know, we'll see. Oh, not 17, 21.
Yeah,
Wow. Hey, math.
Got his he's got his 2 zealots in the mothership core going out now. They're checking while MD Knights is trying to go for a third, but I think he's probably going to get a cancel on this. The Zerglings are going the other way.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a cancel on
might
this.
get he might get this queen here too. This queen's still walking toward it.
With
That would
zealots?
be a great pickup. He's got
Yeah,
mothership core. Yeah.
Oh! Oh, well, the Oracle comes in, and I thought the Oracle was going to loop
The
around,
other-
but
yeah, he just used that energy too.
yeah, that's... I mean, hey, do what you can, bro. Do what you can.
Yeah, I guess that's worth the queen, but you know, the surprise has been seen, and spore crawlers are going down now.
Yeah, they're down in
But
and
he
in
did
enough time.
finally managed to expand.
Okay. Yeah, he's got his expo down. Good call, and he's got a good, a pretty legitimate wall going too.
Yeah, it's a serious wall. Hopefully he'll get some sentries out here. That would be prime.
The Oracle. That's the sound the Oracles make. All right.
Let's see
Well,
here.
okay,
It's
things are
5
happening.
kills now, though.
I feel like I want music. Maybe I should turn the music on. We like rock out to the StarCraft 2 soundtrack. We've got a little action going on. There's a zealot going to town on some
Speed has
Zerglings.
finished.
He made a lot of Zerglings.
He did.
He did. Not only did he make a lot of Zerglings, but he hasn't been out on the map with them yet. This is the first time he's getting out. Like, he's not taking the watchtowers. He's not scattered around. Like, a basic running around would have found that starport, which you'd think he probably should have known about, since that Oracle...
Say at the same time, yeah, he just started a hardball. He doesn't really have anything to deal with. These speedlings right now. Warp gate's about to finish, so he's got a few seconds here to try and break through. So it looks like he's gonna hold this.
Yeah, there's warp gate going down. Yeah, he's gonna hold this. I gotta think. I mean, he's not gonna be able to break through any of that, and he should have been targeting the pylon.
See now.
Anyway, second
I don't
Oracle.
know
That
how about
Oracle.
this Oracle down here is worth it.
That's what I was just thinking. I mean, I don't know. He's bringing all his forces together.
The thing about what's nice about this map is, you know, with the spore crawler right in the center there, it can still start picking off the drones off to the side. It can outrange it slightly. There's slight dead spots because of how wide it is here.
I agree. As long as it looks like, I guess he feels confident as long as he can keep this third from really getting up and running, and I feel as though that would be pretty huge. He's just focusing on that right now.
I mean, he does have 2 sentries.
The sentries
he is going to get one
lose.
of them, though. And the time warp was a little late. Zerglings still get away, but he's pushed the queen away. He definitely looks like he's going to get this third, and he picks up that queen. So you know, it did look like a pretty bad start here for Zyle, but he's picking it up.
Okay. Oh, and he gets his zealots back in a good spot. Oh, and there's lots of reinforcements. Oh my gosh, is he just gonna push in here? Zerg's not making anything. He's got 4 Hydralisks coming, and he's still working on upgrades, which I should point out means he has no upgrades.
Yeah, I mean,
and it looks like Zale's just gonna be able to push in. Like, if he goes in right now,
back.
he's gonna have nothing. And by he, I mean MD Knights is gonna have nothing. He's just nothing but a couple of Hydralisks and some Zerglings. It looked so promising for him, and he's just gonna get run over. Oh my God, what has he been doing with his life?
Ahead of himself.
I guess he did.
He probably, you know, he never sacked an Overlord. He still, he barely saw the second a little late.
Oh my God, good game. Definitely a good game. I mean, as soon as he walls off or gets the force field on the ramp,
it's
oh
just
my
murder.
God.
Very well done. Very well won by Zyle. He was, it was a rough start. Definitely a rough start for him.
I agree. Well, yeah. It's not the way
he had a lot of
usually.
mining time denied.
That's not the way you
His
usually
second was
started.
denied for a few minutes. But you know, he kept that third down and allowed himself to catch up. And I think it just got to a point there where I don't think MD Knights really knew where to tech there. Hydras were kind of weird, especially without a Roach Warren.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going straight for something.
So,
I mean,
I
he
think
didn't
he was
have
going
any
for
defense.
Lingbane Muta, or Lingbane Hydra, I'm sorry. Maybe Ling Hydra. But he didn't really have anything else. And his upgrades were very late for how far ahead he was.
I think he was just pushing real hard to get like a big economy going, and he couldn't deal. I mean, and he defended it really well. He defended against the Oracles fine. He seemed like he got everything going. I don't know. You know, whatever. He could have had better map control. He could have gotten out. He could have taken out that starport earlier on. He could have done some things, and he could have had a couple of scouting links down there to see like when the push was coming. I mean, he just didn't kind of do any of those things that I think I would expect to see at those levels. Things that I work on at my level.
He's still, yeah.
I expect them to
Knights
do at their
never
level.
Even saw this, never even saw the start for it. Never even knew
No,
that
I
it
didn't even
wasn't
go over in
the
that
case.
direction. That'd be like the easiest thing to pick off.
But yeah, it came down to a lack of scouting from MD Knights and really just great holds and great denial here from Zale.
That was good.
That was a great match.
Woo!
Proxy hatches are always entertaining.
Yeah, Sinister. I'm gonna put some shit up on my walls. It's gonna be nothing but fucking painter's plastic, motherfucker. just You're welcome to come over anytime, man. We are gonna jump right into our third and final game. It's really sad.
Let's remember that.
What's that?
Let's remember watch with others here.
Oh, I was. In fact, I had the mouse. You can't see it because
Wow.
I'm on the screen, but I had the mouse cursor like positioned over it in an attempt not to forget. Okay, this is watch with others. Hey, what did you say that you're Silver League?
I am right now, actually.
That's what that border is. Okay.
That is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Platinum here.
Yeah, I know. I'm awesome, man.
But you know, getting there.
Hey, you'll be there soon, man. It doesn't take long to get from silver to platinum. No, I'm not joking. I mean,
Okay.
we'll work on it. It's no big deal. It's pick a couple builds, work on. At that point, it's just micro, macro. I mean, just working on macro and getting some basic builds and defenses down. Okay, JJJ. I don't know how to say that. I guess.
I would. You know what? We can just say J cubed, or triple J.
Trip J.
Trip
Okay.
J.
So yeah, that's a good call. So in the bottom left-hand corner at the 730 position, we have our opponent. That guy.
Trip J.
From the team Zelos, the red
And
Protoss.
in the top right, we have our blue Zerg here, and it's ALLIN's Mr. Stark.
Yay! I personally have multiple reasons to root for Stark. One, he is our team member, and he's playing Zerg, so I have no reason to root against him.
It's a double positive.
It is a double positive. It's
Really,
it's just all
there's
things.
you can't get more positive than a double positive.
Well, okay. I was really kind of hoping I was really hoping that he would drop a hatch right there. I gotta say.
Yeah, but he does get that early drone scout off.
He does. Well, what's he drone scout? He's drone scouting a pylon.
Yeah,
That's
he was
pretty early,
definitely
right?
looking for like probably an early forge or to see if there wasn't a pylon in his base. Because proxy gates on this map are definitely, especially in the position Stark is in, that little top right chunk, you can put gateways in there and people don't usually scout it. So
Yeah. Okay, so he pulls his drone. He's just running around. He's gonna lose his drone if he's not careful. Maybe that doesn't matter.
Yep.
I think he knows enough to know that it's the late expand and an early expand. He delayed it. It's later than he wanted it to be. It's later than JJJ wanted it to be, but still a Nexus first.
Yes. So yeah, we had that forge fest, and we have a pull first from Stark here.
Oh, the madness.
That
Oh,
will be some crazy stuff, especially without gas. No speedlings right now, as of yet.
That is true. There's some lings. Yeah, it looks like a little gasless action happening, and he's gonna go. He saw the late expand. My gosh, he saw
he's
the
got
early
that
expand.
Overlord.
So yeah,
Yeah,
a quick
high
little
ground.
3-hatch before gas. No big deal. No big deal. Dude, there's a lot of talking going on back and forth. Oh my God! Look, there's a whole like.
They played before here. We've got some. We look like we have some old buddies here, playing a little StarCraft. Nothing wrong with that. But he does go up to a third hatch, behind the chitter chatter.
Behind the chitter chatter, man. That's goddamn macro right there. Yeah, it takes a real professional to type and play at the same time.
It does, especially, I mean, they're both diamond here. That's what I saw, so. That's how you know they have the fast fingers.
That is true. Yeah, the Protoss is up to high APM. No, Zerg just took over. Zerg's killing it. Can't beat Zerg for APM.
No.
Well, okay, I don't know. The first like 5 minutes of the games are always a little boring, which I guess they're trying to address in this next little expansion deal that we've got coming out to us. But
This is
I don't
true.
know if that's
Yeah,
going to be
we're
any better.
definitely both players going straight for macro builds here. No early pressure, nothing goofy. And you know, on overgrowth, usually see some standard play here.
Okay, well, at 6 minutes, we've got 3 gases coming down from the Protoss player, JJJ. Why does that make me laugh? So stupid.
It's a captivating name.
I mean, it's not like it is, I guess. I mean, it's not like great American literature or anything, but it's interesting. By the way, shout out to Boo Radley.
Yes. And the
I like
whole
this,
Finch gang.
That's true. That is true.
Little Atticus. Maybe we can get Atticus up in here. Got a roach warren here, so it's little gasless roach opener.
7 minutes filling gas. Probably see a hive layer coming down soon. I actually play Zerg. You'd think I would know those things.
Yeah, well, most likely I think the first 100 gases should go to a lair, I believe here.
Let's watch. He's got 100 gas now.
Oh,
He spent it.
there it is.
Where the hell to
There's
go?
the lair.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at the natural. Why? I built mine on my naturals. Am I retarded?
I mean, I guess it depends on the natural. I usually like to do it in my main here, except against Terran. I would say maybe the natural on this map, if you're against Terran, might be what might be better. It's a little easier to defend drops, maybe. Maybe I could just be talking out of my ass, though.
Yeah, it could
So,
be. Could be.
got some more gateways going down here for Trip J. And Warp Gate is almost finished. Robotics facility.
I saw that just a second ago. Stark lost an overlord who he pushed into the main, and he's about to lose another one. And it was kind of too bad because the first one scouted Stargate right as a Phoenix pop and killed it. So it was kind of this like good. He got a good scout and then died.
Yeah,
the southern one scouted and died.
Either.
And but I don't know if he actually saw the robotics facility. He had a chance to see it building. You know, of course, we don't know if he actually saw that it was going to be, you know, what it was.
Yeah, he definitely did not see the engineering bay. So, or
Forge?
robotics bay.
Oh
Jeez,
yeah.
I'm saying engineering bay. What's
No,
wrong?
he didn't see the bay. He might have seen the facility. I mean, if he's going to build a bunch of roaches, he might. I mean, whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
It doesn't
see.
matter. We don't know. We didn't know. Oh, and the speedlings just popped. They
Yeah,
just,
Speedling Roach right here.
that's a
Oh,
great,
interesting.
really fun composition. And he's fully
Infestation
saturated.
bit going down as well.
Yeah.
So you're right here. We're probably going to see a very early hive. Possibly some Viper play.
Yeah, he's already got enough harvesters at his main to fill up the gas that he's taken, and this nice little forethought that I never managed to remember. I always feel really worried that I'm going to die before that sort of stuff happens. But I was thinking of dying. I mean, he's got these 4 Phoenixes coming in looking to do some harass, and by he, I mean JJ. And there's nothing really in particular that shoots up at this point for
This is true.
start.
He does have the Hydra den going down, but these Phoenixes will be here long before that, and they're just kind of sitting here idle.
You know,
I guess maybe taunting these roaches.
They are idle, but they see. I mean, it's vision. It's vision, and behind the
It's true.
Phoenix, he's taking a third. He's dropping gateways. He's protecting a cannon. He knows that it's safe to do what he's trying to do. I mean, he's not pushing and trying to push advantage. But 3-base Protoss against 3-base Zerg, we'll see.
Does get 4 drone kills there. 5, sorry. He did get 5 drone kills on
Oh, I
the little
missed
dip
that.
into the natural. So, we'll see here. He does have a lot of overlords. He could potentially hide something. He's got a macro hatch and he's got his hive going.
Oh, go Hydralisks.
Oh,
Okay. Now he's got to back off. You
definitely
can't go up
does.
against Hydralisks. I mean,
But
maybe
I
four
see
of
he's
them.
getting a Void Ray now. See, I would have made possibly some more Phoenix and gone Colossus Phoenix here.
Is this? I mean, I guess this is normal. One Colossi is making another Colossi is just cranking out Colossi now off one Robobay and a Void Ray.
Yeah, the
And he's
Void
going
Ray is
ground
definitely
weapons, so
here. He's chronoing it out too, so maybe he might want to try and dip in and maybe just nuke some of those roaches and nuke a queen or something with prismatic alignment. But
he,
I
yeah,
don't really see the major purpose for it. He does see the gold though.
yeah. I feel like it's just maybe tanking and
About
maybe
that.
maybe just trying to get some stuff. He does see the gold, and I worry that maybe he was just using the Void Ray just to get something out. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't need to get a lot of Phoenixes. Phoenixes,
I mean,
you know,
they
they
do
do what they do.
neutralize. They kind of neutralize those Hydralisks quite well,
Yeah.
especially with the Counselor like that. But I mean, this massive force that Stark has built up right now, and an Ultra Cavern going down, as well as level 2 melee attack. So he's definitely going to try to yoink these Colossus and maybe sacrifice some of this army and just do a big Ultra Ling switch here. But we see Triple J going up the other side here. They're both going to miss each other. But
well, that gold
I
base
think-
is not long for the world.
no, but you know, Stark does have this enormous force, and Triple J is just completely
That force
out of
is
position.
not going to be denied. In fact, I almost think that's all that he needs to do is just take out that third and run home. I mean,
I mean, at
although
this
you can
point,
base
though,
trade with.
production, I mean, he does have the macro hatch down. He could just ignore it.
Yeah,
he'd go for a base trade here completely. He shuts down the second robotics facility, which is right out in the open. And now these Lings are just going to flood in, while these Vipers sit idly and say, "Oh, we thought we had a purpose."
Oh my God, it's so fun.
This is
Yeah. Oh, and a warp gate gets out. Oh, but it does not get out. Oh, that warp gate is not happy. It's
He
using
does
so
have
much
that
Viper energy
full
just on that warp
prism with all
warp
those probes
prism.
in it too, and he just abducts it back repeatedly. It looks like Stark is probably going to take this game. He has
I don't know.
denied
I mean-
anything Triple J could have done here.
Oh, he's got his
Let's
harvesters
figure
down
he has
here.
left the eBay though, and it is still chrono. He's still chronoing out Thermo Lance, but he kills the
You,
pylon.
you do what you got to do.
Yeah, it might be Murder She Wrote here, but for who? They are definitely going down to the last building.
Big base trade situation. I mean, Stark hasn't dropped any other buildings, has he?
No, and
I mean, I don't see anything else across the map. The probes were like halfway across the map a second ago, but
Yeah, you know what? And he is building a secret base up where Stark's fourth should be.
yeah, he's got two of them.
So
he's got
yeah,
the
you know, it
corners.
looked like he was overwhelmed. But it doesn't. Oh, he's got a bunch of.
Oh,
turrets
there
up
they
here,
are.
and he's got
There they are.
overlords dropping creep. So he could potentially just start dropping buildings here.
The
and
armies
he's
are
got a
pretty
hatchery,
even.
He's got two hatcheries down on Triple J's Triple J's mate. And it looks like he's going to run back and he's going to clean up this force that Triple J has here.
I don't know. You think that force takes out the other
doesn't-
force? Oh, those
He
probes are gonna be tasty dinner. Bye-bye,
Yes, they are.
probes. I mean, this force is trapped. Well, he could mothership recall.
There's just no real good way for Triple
with
J
those-
to exit Stark's main right
Oh!
now. And there's an objective on the Stalker just to let him know he's there.
Yeah, just let him sit there.
But he does, you know, Stark does need to start scouting here though, because he notices that he has taken his opponent's natural and his main, and he has destroyed his third. So where are these other buildings? He has not been revealed yet.
Yeah, he knows.
The Ultra Switch is not going to happen, and to be honest, I was pretty excited to see that. But he's got a spawning pool down now going down his opponent's main, and these Phoenixes are going to clean up these drones.
Man, there it is. Oh, and this is not looking good because.
Not looking good for Stark.
Yeah, I mean, he mass recalled out of the trap that.
Yeah.
that
oh,
apparently
wow.
he wasn't
you know,
in.
I totally forgot about that Nexus.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know he disappeared. That was incredibly smart. These Phoenixes don't really have long to go, though, and if we look at it, Stark is floating 3,000 minerals right now. So restarting an economy for him is not going to be difficult, whereas Triple J only has enough money for one probe right now.
And he built a
Which
forge,
he's not
though.
making.
Why would he build
Yeah,
that?
I don't
And he's
know.
supply block. No, he's done. He's supply blocks. So he can't.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing he can do.
And he can lose units. He can-
Yeah.
Oh, the fungal growth. That's what you need. Oh, he recalls out with.
And he recalls out of the blinding clouds as well.
Oh
so
my god,
Stark
that was
definitely
great.
does now
It's
there's
okay.
no
It looks like.
secrets.
Oh my god, that was really funny. Oh, he hallucinates a few more colossi, which I don't think is gonna fool Stark. I don't think Stark's gonna think, oh, he had 2 colossi. But we'll see. Maybe Stark will freak out. But
Yeah,
he sees exactly what's going on. I think it's looking good.
got tumors. Yeah, there. He knows. He knows. Oh, but those Vipers look like they might get taken out. He cannot afford to lose those right now.
No, I think. I mean, if you can like back up.
Plus, I
Oh,
still think
there we go. There we go.
he did pull one of hallucinated Colossus in that.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hallucinated Colossus.
Yeah, he pulled a hallucinated one and a real one.
Well, as long as he just
So,
backs off. Just back off.
and he does have a probe
Get some
being
more
built
energy.
right now, and he's got a probe mining.
He did.
He sees that he can try to restart an economy here. Roach Warren has
That's
gone
pretty
back
desperate.
down. We have another layer.
No, he's going all in. He's going
He's
all
got
in.
so much money here.
Yeah, Stark's definitely in the driver's seat. Although he did lose his natural. But those Vipers are serious force multipliers. And it looks like he's got well, he's got so much money. He can do lots. I mean, he's putting down another Roach Warren. His Lings still have speed. I mean, it's not like he has to like redo these upgrades. As soon as he makes something,
He's got
they're
so
gonna be
much
coming
money to
out.
float that, I mean, unless he loses all
And,
of his
yeah.
Hydrants and the Vipers, there really isn't too bad of a trade for him here.
No, that Protoss army's getting whittled down so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, once the Colossus and the Mothership Core get taken,
Yeah, if he can abduct 1 or 2, in fact,
that Void Ray's
isn't-
still alive, though.
Is it a hero void?
Yeah. And there's another
Oh
recall, and you know, I don't really understand his reasoning here to repeatedly recall like this. I guess it's just to contain Stark and keep him back, see if he can try to come back from this situation.
Yeah. He's got
But I
that,
feel like
that
Stark
4
really
probe
could just
economy.
push out at this point. though.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think the only issue I see is that Stark's feeling a little.
Hesitant.
You can't lose your army, and I think he knows he's got him in the driver's seat, and he's still got all that creep, and he's got his base in the corner. So I mean,
This
he's
is
got
true.
a-
He's got a natural going down now too. I mean, yeah, if he gets back up to a 2-base economy here, I mean, he's still got so much money floating. He's got queens popping out. He's got 3 queens now. He's still got his Vipers, so he might just, yeah, he's got the infestation pit down already, so he might try to go up to another quick hive.
does he want some more Vipers? Nice. He's just gonna hang back. Yeah, I think he's
He's got a
retained.
third now in the bottom right corner, so
Yeah. Yeah, and he's pushing out now.
yeah, this is, I think this is going to be the end here. He does still have warp gate researched, and he's got those privacy vision pylons down the left side of the map. So
He does,
that
and he's
could-
moving out.
Um,
Oh my God, the move out is real. He's
yeah,
moving-
they're still aren't any gateways.
He's gonna get crushed. This is awesome. Let's go all in. Let's just go. Yeah, those melee units don't care about the. Oh man, now Sin's got me trying to say fungal. No, it's not a fungal. It's a cloud.
It is a cloud.
It's a blinding cloud, and the melee
Yeah.
units do not care about the blinding cloud. The blinding cloud is not real to the melee units. Oh my God, it's gonna happen! Oh, he's getting all up on his business. Oh, the melee
and
units go to the cannon.
Colossus is in a
The
terrible
Colossi
spot.
gets bounded.
And
the
this is-
death.
this is
Oh, the
like it's the
devastation.
end. The Void Ray finally.
Oh,
taken
he
out.
burrows.
Oh, and we don't have. Oh, we have some S and a GG from Triple J.
I don't know what the FF is. Good. Yeah, good. I'm glad to see Stark was just trying to sit there and retain that lead, but I do like that even at the end, JJ was hiding some gateways there on the 9 o'clock position. Just, it's never too late for cheese, you know? You just
Never.
get that stuff all over
Never
the place.
wait for cheese.
Oh my gosh. Well, what do you think? Our last replay of the night.
I
Yeah.
thought, that was a great CVP. Well played by both parties, but in the end there, Stark just kind of ran away with it.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really good. I mean, he got that big economy. Well, he got a bigger economy up early, and it seemed like it was all pretty even. It just he whittled it down here and he whittled it down there, and
Hmm.
yeah, it kept turning for him. You're right. I think the mass recalls didn't do any good because it takes 10 seconds or whatever of
Yeah, I think
damage, and you just start whittling it
maybe
down.
maybe if Triple J had a little bit more money, so he could have gotten a few more probes out a little earlier, it would have served its purpose. He was containing Stark for a while there. Stark was a little scared.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if it was fear or if it was the fact that he just knew he wanted a little extra bit to move out with. But yeah, ultimately he just kind of forced his way in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was fun. Well, good times. What was the all-in score? Stark won against JJ.
That's right.
Who won our overgrowth between Zale and MD Knights?
I think it was Ale. He had that great hold. His natural was blocked for quite some time. Mining time denied for a pretty long time, and he still came back to deny a third, even it up, and take the match.
Sorry.
Star here. Better not cast any all-in losses on this show. Well, we had one. They were both all-ins on that team.
I know that's what I thought was funny. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for tuning in at the beginning, Sin. That was great, man.
Yeah. Jeez. Thank you again, Boo Radley.
Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of fun. I don't think we shouldn't do this again. I think that we'll
Wow,
try
we're
to.
going to go with the double negative there.
Yeah, yeah.
Another positive result. Look at that. It is
Hey, we do it
positive.
live. We do it live. Like you were trying to say, nothing's more positive than a double positive.
This is right.
A double negative is pretty good.
This is true. You know what? You turned my idea there right on its head.
Do it live.
We do it live.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in and paying attention. Well, except Sin, who just tuned in. And
Yeah.
Hopefully, we will be back next week with some more replays, and we will do everything we can not to show any losses by all-in players other than clan versus clan games.
Or
Deal?
Sinistar.
Although that would be like a whole lifetime spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, we don't lose. Just so you know. We're good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, well, I'm 216, and thank you, Dangle, for
No
helping
problem.
out tonight.
I'm Dangle, and this was fun.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.